social situations form social hierarchies.
I've seen a lot more of like people will be like, I'm a trusted user. You're a noob. Get out of here, noob. Get out of here, visitor.
The best response to that is probably, okay, go take a shower, trusted user.
I remember going through all the rankings, new user. I think the most hyped I was when I got known user, because I went up to all my friends that were users and I went, I'm a known user now. What's up with that? And then, but then after that, I don't know. I started playing VRChat way too much. Started getting into like the 200, 300 hours range, and I was like, oh my god, this is a lot. And I remember getting trusted user and the feeling of being like, oh, I spent too much time on this game. That was my reaction to getting trusted user, was I spent way too much time on this game.
Seeing a different kind of badge or color on your head gives other people like a sense of dignity.
So I see it more as a badge of experience. Whether that can be good or bad is completely dependent on the individual.
Actually, I've never paid attention to it myself. Never really cared. Like, whether the user is trusted or new, I usually don't check. It seems like a pretty funky system to let people know who's been on the game for how long.
So in India they have caste system and there's class systems. In here there's the ranks. Some trusted users, they have like this elitism policy where they just mute people who are visitors in the beginning.
I think known users and trusted users kind of look down on us lowly peasant users and new users and visitors, even purple and like red overlords. Like week, I'm going to delete my account before that happens.
Only a small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing.
I'm going to drop this on you. I think this is the biggest mistake that people make in VR. Most people that really significantly play this game do so because they're usually mostly escaping reality. It's mostly used as a way to kind of have a second life, really. But I mean, not entirely. I mean, I don't do that. I don't live in this game as I think others do. But the important part is that with this game, you're given kind of like a golden ticket. You're given the ability to say you can be anything and you can go anywhere. So I think the biggest mistake people make is coming to this game and they're being given this golden ticket and they kind of sell it for conformity.
Personally, I haven't really seen it. Of course, I hang out mainly with some of my friends, or did. They barely come on anymore. I don't usually see the classism stuff, and usually when I do see it, it's like, shut the fuck up, man.
Ooh, it got dark. I just actually switched to trusted user, but ultimately, yeah, I think that there is a big hierarchy. I remember when I first started getting into VRChat, trusted users, even known users would go up to me, and I was a new user. I was, just a user sometimes. They would look at you, block, because they just see that user, that new user, and they're like, they immediately think one thing: you're gonna be crazy. You're gonna start screaming. You're gonna start playing random audios. So I think that sometimes it's true. Recently I went to a black cat not too long ago, and I saw for the first time it said above their name nuisance, and I've never seen that before. That really piggybacks off of the whole hierarchy system. People are classed as a nuisance. Nobody's gonna talk to you if that's what your class is. So yeah, you're shunned, but you can never come back from nuisance. That's the thing. Like
known users, like the orange users or the purple users, they will find these newer players, right? And they'll try to indoctrinate them into their world of VRChat, and it's not healthy for newer players like that.
You'd be surprised.
And it happens, and especially it happens with younger kids. Purple users that are in their 20s will go around searching for younger players and try to get them into their and it's
you're getting a little on the ball there. I am in fact a purple user in my 20s. You better watch out.
Look, ready?
Then you have quest users. Those people are usually people who received it as a Christmas present, or their family bought it to them. them. So they just downloaded the free app in the Quest store, and then they join without age verification. And the game says in the terms of user agreement, you need 13 plus with parental consent, and then 18 plus without. And a lot of the young people on here don't understand that or don't even agree to that, and so they are not supposed to be on here. So the Quest people have a reputation for being young, and that is not good because it opens up an environment for them to get harmed or get introduced to stupid topics that they're not ready to hear. And lots of them have foul language doing things, but a lot of people just let things happen. Yeah, he's asking questions too.
Hello, I'm Evie. Hello. I want to ask a question. Was there a reset the thing? And my avatar is called reset. I don't know why. Is that a global thing or is it because it happened to my friends too?
The Great Reset.
Well, that's something you have to figure out. I'm not tech support. We're just talking about the user ranks.
It's an interview.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
What are the Minecraft chickens in here?
I don't know if you see it right above my name. But there's the ranks.
I would say
I think
don't
a big mistake people make in this game is
trusted though.
The one unifying thing you can say about trusted users is they all understand VR. But the big one with trusted users is you go, why are you on so much? You go, mostly it's because I'm bored and it's fun, but
I got this thing free through 6 gift cards that I had that I never used, and I was like, bought myself a headset. If someone wants to be here with PC VR, go right ahead, man. If that's what you can afford, that's what you can afford.
I think the actual ranking system is between PC and Quest users. I mean, mostly Quest users are like children that run around and just are loud and annoying. But some Quest users do get unfairly treated. Some people get like just straight up crashed by like PC users just for that. It's a bit strange.
People are like, oh, you're a visitor. Oh, you're a Questicle. You're on a quest. Yeah, they call them that. So some worlds are PC only and some are Quest and PC compatible. And so this is a PC only world, and we don't have people on Quest here. So you need a PC in order to be here. You know, it's more adult topics than there is in the other worlds, and that's a good way to also distinguish it. But I know about, in worlds where it's PC and Quest compatible, there's all kinds of conversations that goes on between ages, between user ranks, between groups, and so it exists and it doesn't exist. And so like a lot of people are having a good time, and then some people come in and they say stupid words, and it's just different cultures clashing in here.
I've got mine back in my purple rank back in 2020ish. That is because I've made and uploaded models and I've added enough friends to do so. And you also get it for making a world. Honestly, I don't care. When people see me as a trusted user, they do go like, hey, this guy is like a trusted user. I might not want to talk to that guy because that guy's probably played for a long time or something. Or they might think of me as some kind of weirdo. Honestly,
this guy has 20,000 hours in VR. What a nerd.
Honestly, I don't care.
This is all I have. I have the one extra tracker.
Oh,
they're just showing off.
Come on.
Oh no! That's awesome.
Stop!
Visitors are people who have not made an account, and those are, I'd say 40% of the people daily could be visitors. And then because of how the security settings are, some visitors might be harmful. They want to use stupid avatars that can make people crash or can make lots of polygons and stuff like that. So people just have them turned off by default. Then you have new users. They are, I think, within the first 3-4 weeks or the first month of playing as a new registered user, either through the VRCHAT portal or you're registered through the Oculus Quest, it doesn't matter, but and those people might be blocked as well. Then you have user after roughly 1 to 2 months of playing, depends on how much you play and how many friends you have. Then you can start seeing avatars, like they start seeing you, they start talking to you. Now I'm a known user. I became a known user last month, and then a lot of people want to talk compared to when I was user. So there is this classism. I might be trusted user by December. I have 700 plus.
I was
Yeah,
trusted by like 350 hours.
350?
But it also depends. Like you could actually literally like upload a whole lot of avatars or upload a world or something, and that might actually already elevate you to the trusted rank or something.
And you can find more on Final Fantasy, critically acclaimed MMO Final Fantasy 14 with a free trial up to level 60.
Guild Wars 2 is better. Guild Wars 2 is better. Guild Wars 2 is the best MMO.
If Guild Wars is so good, why they only make 2 and not 14?
Kindness is contagious. When you are kind, you inspire others. Be the spark. Spreading kindness merchandise available now.